Hi, I'm Chris from Inside the Recording Studio podcast, and in this video I'd like to show how I go about doing some cleanup in my sessions before it gets to mix down. Let's go over here and take a look. Here is a file that I am in the process of updating. This is a re-recording of a track that I did with a project I have called Sonic Scandal about 10 years ago, so this needed some updating. As you can see, everything is nicely color coordinated here. I got my drums that will also be re-recorded. These are MIDI drums right now. There's percussion tracks. I have my bass tracks, my guitar, my synths, and some extraneous stuff here. But just so that you know, this is not where it started. I was not always this organized. So I had to actually take a screenshot of that session just to share that with you, and it looked like this. What the hell, Chris? That had to go. So now we're sitting here with the updated file. And my process for this is I've already gone ahead and consolidated the guitar tracks here that have been re-recorded. The bass track, I have 3 different takes here. And my process for consolidating those is simply this. I just highlight them, and in Logic, I'm simply going to glue these together. Now this has all been consolidated. This is just one audio file. I still have not printed the actual amp sim or anything on the guitars and the bass yet, because I am waiting for the drums and the vocals to get retracked before I commit to any of those sounds. But that will happen before I start mix down. The other thing that I like to do is, first of all, I like to consolidate MIDI files here as well. Take each and every one of these and turn them into audio. So the process here would be I just select the MIDI track and I go bounce in place to commit that to audio. And there we go. Now that has been updated here as well. Reason for doing this is to essentially future-proof myself. I would do the same with the rest of the MIDI files here. Out of courtesy to you, I won't have you watch me do that. Now there's one more thing, and this is a really important thing for me as well. Besides consolidating and color coding everything to my method, is I like to get rid of any automation that is there. I want to get rid of volume automation, but other things as well, just to kind of make my mixing job a little bit easier. In the bass and guitar tracks, there's no automation. You can see there's no data written here. I do have some on these 2 tracks right here, where there's some panning automation going on. This is not a big deal. This is just some pannings, but just the process that I do that to kind of commit to that already would be I would select both files, and again, I will bounce that in place. So now those transition files that I had here are just in one audio. I don't have to worry about any automation, any EQ rides I might have done, anything like that. They're just kind of baked into that file now. So one less thing for me to worry about. So what I like to do is get rid of automation. Eventually I will print the guitar and the bass sounds. I commit the MIDI tracks to audio, and now I have a nice clean template for me to start mixing in. There you go. Hopefully you found something in there that will be helpful to your workflow. Have an awesome day, and as always, thanks for watching.